What people refer to as the Ink Farm in White Sands is actually a flooded basement of one of the many Red Elf ruins in White Sands. The house sits near the raceway and Farmer Ald's pumpkin patch, and is situated in just the perfect location for squid to find their way in from the underground sewers and get trapped in the bottom floor. Kiln Gabriel claimed this makeshift farm and lives in the refurbished elven house above. Charging a fair price for ink, tailors, artists, and craftsmen from all over make the journey to kilns to buy ink rather than farm it from the ocean themselves. These days, the ocean is filled with drowned and worse. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Realm of Vasten. Well, we're getting to the point where some decisions are going to have to be made, and that's going to have to happen basically today. Here's the deal, we're at episode 47. Thank you so much if you have joined me for those 47 episodes. That is a wonderful thing for you to do. And here's the situation. Episode 47, 48 are going to be work episodes. Episode 49 is going to be a special episode. And episode 50, of course, is going to be a world tour and a world download. The first one, actually. The first one of season 2. So you're going to get a lot of stuff. I really want to have White Sands finished by episode 50. So that means I have basically 2 episodes of work. And we have 2 major things that need to be done. Okay? All right. So here's the 2 major things. They're both in the same area. This was supposed to be sort of a community thing, but the community has dried up. Don't worry. I have a plan. We're going to work things out. But there's 2 things that we need to do. One is we need to get the Nether invasion point set. And that's going to be where the zombie pigmen actually attacked Talatal and forced sort of the Elf King to blow it up to kill them all, to wipe them out. That's one thing. I think that portal is going to go right here. And I think it's going to be a max-size portal that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to probably lean a little bit on the World of Warcraft portal that from the first expansion, whatever it was called, because that was back when I was playing, and it's in my head. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All this area needs to be built. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I was kind of hoping to do that on a time-lapse, to be honest, but it's just, frankly, it's just not going to happen, so sorry. I don't have that kind of chunk of time that it takes to do something like that. So, you know, whatever. It is fine. It is what it is. The other thing is the whole reason we built White Sands, which is this is laughable that we're just now getting to it, but that's a squid farm. And it's going to be in the same area, you know. The main reason we built this out in the middle of the desert was for a squid farm, and we need to actually do that. So I'm looking at probably maybe this area right here. Oh, can't see anything. Maybe this area right here. I think that would be the coolest area. It's close. You'd see the nether portal and all that stuff, so it'd be good for a building. And it wouldn't be that hard to dry up a lot of this area. This area in particular, let's take a look at the chunks. See, this, I'm thinking this chunk right here would be the one to have. It's a 1 chunk squid farm, so not huge, but you know, it's mostly, well, it's not even mostly river, but it's a lot of river. I mean, I could do it right. Yeah, actually, well, see, this one has this area. There's not. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait, is this one better? Oh, maybe this one is the most river. I don't know. Maybe. Now, unfortunately, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to dry up this river. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry it up and make it maybe lush. I think that would be probably the way to go. But we're gonna deal with that later. I just, you know, I've looked at this before, but this is the first time I've actually looked at it with the intent to actually build it. I'm still kind of thinking this is the best one. Let me see how far river stretches. We're still in it. Okay, right. So it's within 3 blocks, so it would be fairly. It'd be fairly good. Is this still river? This is desert. Oh, wait a second. Desert. Oh man, there's a desert in water. It's a desert. Oh, that's no good. Well, I'm just gonna have to pick one and make it, you know, because we need a squid farm in the world, And I think it's time that we build it. This one would actually be in a good place. Time to sleep. This would be in a good place. I was just talking last episode how I always sleep whenever it's nighttime, and I have been slacking. I don't know if I've just been getting more brave or what, but let's turn these off. Get some light. Okay, let me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark out the area of the squid farm here in probably red sand. Thinking about it. Yeah, let's do a red sand base. Wow, Jerm's new light map is so good. It's so cool. I kind of wish it didn't flicker, but it also makes it look more real. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, okay. Let me go get a bunch of. I'm gonna use the elven palette. We're gonna make this an elven building. I think it'll be cooler. And yeah, I have a whole lot of work to do. So let me get to the layout part, and then we'll come back and discuss the build. Okay. I see you, you jerk. You jerk spawned over here and didn't catch on fire. Yeah, what a piece of work you are. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, it's been a few days. It's been probably let me think. What day is today? Today's yeah, it's been like 4. Oh my goodness, it's been like 5 days almost since I recorded that last clip. So I've done a whole bunch of work. Let me show you a couple things. In the texture pack now, magenta stained glass is clear just like the others, so we can use it for some magic effects, some void things, and some of that kind of stuff. And I went ahead and utilized it here because I thought that it would be cool to show which of the beams is coming from the beacon. And I think it pulled off okay. You know, it kind of looks like the magenta beam is kind of containing the main beams, and then all the blue and green ones are sort of the extraneous thing. You know what I mean? I think it kind of works. Like the magenta is coming from the beacon, and it's going into to maintain this magic. Also, I went ahead and did this kind of effect that I learned from Spikosaurus, who, if you haven't seen him, he is a tremendous builder, like a creative mode world edit builder that builds huge epic things. Just started streaming too, I believe. I'm a subscriber and really enjoy. So, but yeah, he did a build that utilized kind of this thing one time, particles shooting out, and I tried to sort of emulate that as best I could. So it's as if like it's the excess energy that's being shot up into space. I think that worked really well and kind of adds what was needed here. So yeah, so that was kind of cool. Let me show you some other things. I'm going to get to this white sand here in just a few moments, because if you can see, I have virtual miles of white sand now laid, and I'm going to show you how that came to be here in a few minutes. But let me show you the ink farm, because it's done. I did it all. It was one of those things, like I meant to just kind of dig it out, and then I just got digging. I was on really late one night, and I was just watching YouTube videos and just digging away like a mad person, and yeah, I just had a really good time doing it, and I went ahead and just did it. You know, I just did it. I tried to copulate Criddle's elven style, and I think it turned out okay. The leaves of course help. You know, the leaves help. But yeah, let's eat a little bit here. I just had to go and grab some more gunpowder from Sandrascu, and I made some more of these things. So I was just on my way back here whenever it got dark and a bunch of mobs spawned. So yeah, so this is the ink farm. I think it works okay. The idea is kind of it's like an ancient elven building that got flooded. That the basement kind of got flooded. So I have a way in here. Not that you need to go in here, but this is the guts of it. Yeah, you can see is it emptying? No, it's not emptying yet. So yeah, it's so far so good. It's not the absolute greatest ink farm because it's only one chunk big, and some of this chunk won't even spawn. Like some of this, let me see, where is it? Is it? I'm standing in desert right now, so these will not spawn squid anymore. But if you just go over here, all of this will. So it's not even a chunk; it's like half a chunk, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. I do need to light this up. When I came down here a couple days before, there was a creeper standing right over in like here or here, one of these. Yeah, so yeah, I do need to light up a little bit. But, you know, I decided to leave this open for now. I'll probably just throw doors on. But I just wanted to be able to come in here and see if it's working. Because sometimes, I put glass here because sometimes, like, oh, perfect timing. Sometimes you'll notice that, like, some of the, like, one dispenser won't fire. And the water will either stay out or not dispense, you know, one or the other. So I made this glass so you could look down and you could kind of tell very quickly, is the whole thing draining or am I missing one? Yeah, you can see those things just fall down. They get put to a hopper minecart, which I just copied what I did with somebody over in my VillageCraft server. So it worked out. It was really easy to copy. I just went on and took a couple screenshots here. I have a redstone timer. And yeah, it's like a stack and a half, which is just about enough time for all the water to drain out, everything to fall, and then it should pop again. So yeah, pretty solid. There would be a better way probably if I did something like where it was a pulse splitter, I think. My little bit of redstone. So if like when this redstone goes, then these will turn off, right? And then if I split that signal into 2 signals, so using like maybe repeaters or a clock or something, then it came back around and turned it on a little bit quicker than just equal timing. But I'm not that worried. Like you can see here, it's almost out, and then it's gonna turn back on and fill up. There we go. There goes all the water, and squid should spawn here in just a few moments. So yeah, let's take a look at the build. And then I'm going to get to what a big cheater I am. So I I don't know. I think I mentioned that Vasten has been just me for several weeks, which is fine. It's totally cool. But I want to finish White Sands. I really want to finish it. And working solo on this, it's a little bit more than I can do on my own, because this area has to be White Sand. This is next episode's project, this entire area right here. I don't mind doing that myself, and of course, like all legit and everything like that, but just filling this with White Sand is just, I wouldn't have an episode out for a month and a half. I mean, the grind is just so much, and this is, after all, a world about world building. So I thought, hey, I bet my friends won't mind if I just put this White Sand down. So I did that, and hopefully no one's too mad about it. But it was just the thought of laying out all this, and this goes here. Let me actually show you. This goes the whole way. I laid all of this White Sand the whole way over to like this mountain. I filled just some spots that some people had missed with White Sand. I came over, there was a portion, I think, over like in this area that had missed. All of this hill, this whole, boy, that frames. Oh yeah, I missed a little spot there. Some areas over there didn't have any White Sand. This entire like peninsula, this whole area right here, Pride's old area, this entire part right here didn't have any White Sand. Yeah, you can just, this whole area right here, what you're looking at right now, didn't have any. From here on over, didn't have any. All of this is new. All of this is new, including this mountain. Yeah, you can see. It was just so much. So I learned a technique, and I thought I would just share it with you guys here, how to do it. Oh, one other thing I should show you while I'm zipping around here. I did put supports on the racetrack too, and again, everything else I did straight up. It's just the White Sand part just got to be too intense. So don't hate me. Don't hate me. It's an undoable thing, I felt, by myself. If there were 4 or 5 people on, then yeah, absolutely, that would be a thing that we all pitch in. But yeah, solo is just yeah, it's just too much. So I'm gonna do a little teleporting business here, and I'm gonna show you how to do it, and I'm gonna do a tutorial on this because I figure some other people might want to know how to do world edit like stuff in vanilla. So let me write down the coordinates here: 4626713114. I've always, oops, that's lovely. I didn't have a numlock on. 4626713114. I've always tried to be completely straight with you guys and you folks, and I just I don't want to sit here and act like I did this legit when I didn't, because that would be kind of game breaking for me. I've tried to always be really upfront about what we're doing and all that kind of stuff here, and I just feel like it's I gotta fess up whenever we do something like this. But let me show you. Under here is where we had our 1-player sleep thing, which we don't need to have anymore because of data packs. Super cool, right? Let me go game mode. I'm just gonna go creative for right now so I can show you this command block stuff. Super cool. So here is the system. It's only 3 command blocks, and this one down here I've learned. Now, by the way, I've not seen a tutorial on this. I am fairly confident that there's not one. If there is one for 113, then I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see. And I put all this bedrock here just so so it's untouchable back when we had one player sleep. Just FYI, you know, whenever I was doing that, this is where I buried the command block stuff, you know. So here you would go set block. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it. Okay. What I did, I just to turn it off, but I didn't want to delete them. I just took off the last letter, so it doesn't work. Let me write down the coordinates right here. -121, 52, so I can bounce back after I'm done showing this off. And then let's see, this one, say, I think that's, yeah, I just need a D. Cool. And then up here, we're just going to do air. Good. And let me check how big this is, because this one, because I don't want to be, so I'll show you the code. It's /execute at Fixxitt, run, fill, and then this little thing, and then however big you want it. I'm going to make this a lot smaller for demonstration purposes, even like actually like this big. -1, 2, and up here we'll do 2, and then here you're going to do, if you want to lay down like a road or something like that, then you would do like this, 2. Okay, so then you put the 2 sets of coordinates. Now this means relative to you, so what this symbol is. So I don't want absolute coordinates in the world. I want relative to where I'm standing. So -2, -1, -2, then 2, -1, 2. That's X, Y, Z. And then you would do here. You don't have to actually type in the whole thing. You can use tab. So I just started typing white, and then I found concrete and hit tab, and that'll auto complete it. And then you would want to do replace. And then you'd want to put in whatever you're replacing, sand or grass or whatever, like that, okay? So, let's do that. Oops, there we go. I'll TB back to white sands. Okay. And, let's go time set day, just so I can show you this cool little thing, okay? Where are we going to do it? Let's see. I've been slowly starting to actually, like, make this look better. I've been coming in with just a oh, did it not work? Seriously, it didn't work? Now it's working. I forgot to put a redstone block there. But look at this. You can just walk. And basically, as fast as you walk or fly or whatever have you, then it will just replace this out. So this is how I replaced all this. You know, we did all the other stuff manually, and I just, you know, playing here by myself. Again, I don't want to belabor the point, but playing by myself here, again, I just... yeah, you know, it is what it is. This would be months of how little playtime I get kind of in a day. This would be months of staying awake till like 3 o'clock in the morning, just to do this. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can just do like this. And, here's another little bit I missed. Oh, that's sandstone. Actually, can't do that. Anyway, you get the idea. So, yeah, so that's it for me, I think, today. I'm going to do a tutorial video because I feel like that would be something that people who play in a world building sort of thing might like to know. I was talking to actually Grumpy Owl about sort of the fill command, about how since home is a creative world, there's no problem there. But you know, leave me a comment and let me know if you approve of my big cheaty strategy here. So hopefully it's okay. All right. Anyway, I love you guys all. Hopefully you enjoy this little build. I think that it's pretty cool, and it's gonna be nice. We finally have an ink farm here on the server. It's small, but it's doing its job. We'll get some ink. That way you don't have to go kill it. You can just come here. Next episode is the last building episode, probably, of White Sands. And it's going to be this big, giant place that we prepared last time. Just getting ready here. Just getting ready for the Nether invasion. So that's the next episode. I've done some stuff over there, but I don't want to show it until next episode. So I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Love y'all.